Welcome to the BossTalks podcast. It's Bossman here, and today I'm here with someone that is interesting because she's actually from France.
That's right, yeah.
So, introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name is Chad. I started OF about a year ago. I go to school, I go to UCLA, and I do OF part-time. And yeah, I'm from France. I'm 20.
So what got you into OF?
Well, first of all, I've always loved showing off, and yeah, and when I realized I could make money out of it, I was like, let me just start one. So I opened my page, and at first I wasn't making much, honestly. I actually was not making much at all. I was just showing off and posting anything and nothing. But then I got more serious about it. Actually, last January, I'd say. I was always kind of serious about it, but for the first 3 months I was not. Then I got more into it, and then I was pledging for this frat on campus, and so that took a bunch of my time. That was so time consuming, so I was not making much content. And then and then I got back on my horse.
Nice. What was you doing before it?
Well, I was working an actual job part time.
Where at?
At a museum. I was at the Hammer Museum. On campus in Westwood, and then I was giving campus tours.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But do you consider yourself a twink or a twonk?
Honestly, I felt like at first I was definitely a twink, and then I grew more. I was more of a twink, but right now I'm definitely a twink. But I lost so much weight. I haven't, because I've been studying so much, and also I fractured my hand, so my thumb, so I wasn't able to work out much. So I'd say right now, yeah, I'm in my twink era, definitely. Yeah. But give me a couple of months and I'll catch up.
You'll upgrade to a twonk.
Yeah. I would be upgraded.
Yeah. So I know you haven't been doing it too long, and you just started taking it serious in January, but do you have any cool stories? Have you ever met a subscriber or done anything cool, just from OF?
Yeah, I've done some pretty cool stuff. I mean, I've never met a fan or anything like that. But I've met, what do you mean cool? Crazy stuff? I've been I've been traveling, and I met some friends, but through OF.
Something that's happened that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for OF, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, going to Ibiza last year.
Oh,
that would have happened without OF, definitely. So grateful for that. And yeah. Bro, I don't know. I met some pretty cool people too through OF, so
yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Also, I get to hook up with okay, because when you don't do OF and you see those people on Twitter, you're like, oh my god, they're so hot. I wish I could hook up with them, but they obviously only hook up for collabs. Yeah. And now I get to hook up with them. So that's the cool part.
I love that answer. So you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but what would you say your body count is?
I know. Okay, so I have 2 separate body counts. I have one where I actually fuck, and the other I have a separate body list with everybody I got with, all the guys I got with. As long as you make me come, I consider that as a body count. So it's around I think it's 65, but the other one is 2021. Really?
That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know how that works in the gay community, because I've had some of my gay friends will be like, yeah, it's 100 something. I'm like, 100 people? They're like, yeah, but I didn't have sex with half of them. I was like, wait, yeah, because how do you I mean, I don't know.
Because listen, I'm not a bottom. I'm not very much of a bottom, but that does not prevent me from getting with the top. If I want to get with the top, I would get with the top. And so, what do you do? Because I'm not bottoming, he's not bottoming, but we still do everything else. Yeah. So I still consider that as a body count, because we get freaky, bro. Yeah. We get down there. So yeah, I don't know. It sounds like straight, because the girl is obviously gonna let you fuck, So you don't have to, but yeah. It's how it goes. It's just different.
So what's the weirdest place you've ever done it at?
The worst place was at the beach, I'd say. Or in the car.
The car?
Actually, no, in that one parking lot, bro. I got this one video where I bought them. It was like over there a year ago, and I bought them at this one parking lot, and it was bad. It was so bad. I hated it. I hated every second of it. And then at the beach, it was like 3 months ago in Cabo. It was so not comfortable, like so not comfortable.
So you're a top. Would you say you have like a big eggplant?
Wait, what's an eggplant? Okay. Actually, I do.
Well, like
measure
it with your finger.
But I haven't measured it. I've never measured it. But
Well, try
I
to
just
describe
can't tell
it
it's big.
with your fingers.
I'd say like this.
When it's hard?
Yeah, I think so.
Want
me to put out the picture or what?
I don't think YouTube will do it, but actually, let's go ahead. Let's do it for Patreon. Has anyone said anything that is just so crazy that you remember?
Yeah, I have a small brain. Like I do have a really small brain. Like, but I tend to forget a lot. Well, you probably have them too. Like those texts.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Those books. Literally, like those guys send me books. It's like, oh my god! Like I want you to sit on my face. I want you to shit on me.
Yeah.
Like I want to fly you out to Dubai.
I get a lot of those too.
Yeah.
It's funny.
No, this guy he showed up at my door, and this guy, cause like, okay, so I go to UCLA, right? And so this guy from this, I guess he found out my fraternity, and I live at the house. So he showed up, and he was like, yeah, like, how's it going, Chad? I was like, wait, who are you? He was like, we've talked over text, like. You know me from OF. I was like, oh wait, like actually that us. And I was trying to be friendly. I was like, wait, like what's your username so I can like look you up, I guess. And he was like, yeah, like, and then he hands me like wads of cash, like a wad of cash. And he was like, can I shit on your face? No, can you shit on my face?
What?
And I was like, yeah.
You said yeah, you did.
No, I said no. Oh. And then, no, but then like he did not want to leave, bro. And so I had to call the president, like my brother, who's like the president of the house. Yeah. So he came here, like he had to kick him out.
Wow.
And I kept the cash.
And you kept the cash. Yeah. That's crazy.
I kept the cash.
Wow.
Because I said like I'm gonna like call the cops on you, bro. Like get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
You know, our house.
Oh, that's
you can't just break into people's houses. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
It's 2025. It's not like 1932.
Right. That's funny. But what's the craziest thing you've done with a guy on camera?
Piss. I'm kidding. Low key, like I just have sex, bro. I haven't done anything like insane.
Yeah. What's the craziest?
Actually, yeah. I've done some pretty crazy
Nah, say
shit. I don't know. Like, what's the craziest shit you've done?
I bent this dude over my knee, and I got this giant black dildo, and I was like penetrating him with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Did not know this.
That's like the weirdest thing because I've just never seen anyone do that. Like.
Yeah.
Just to do it.
I've never seen anyone do that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was before I lost like my guy virginity.
Your guy virginity?
Yeah. It was like the first time. Like I lost it like for an OF video. And it was right before it because he said that like he needed to prepare and stuff. Like I just wasn't gonna stick it straight in, so that like yeah, we just did that. That's how we did it.
So you fucked a guy or you got fucked?
Well now both, but at first it started with just the first one.
And then you got fucked.
Yeah, it was by the same guy. Like probably like 4 or 5 months later. That's because I did that one. And then I got a bunch of like people who were like, "Oh, that video's fake," because like we didn't have a ring light or nothing, so we had to set it up from one angle, like on the windowsill. And then like looking back on it, like I never like thought about that, like faking videos. And then I was like, okay, I kind of see what they're saying because it does look fake, like because it's just like one angle, like the whole time, and you can't even really like see my thing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So then I started making other videos where I actually had angles and could actually do. Show everything. So that's how that works.
That's insane. So did you take it in the ass or what?
Yeah, that was like.
That's so sus, bro.
Yeah, no.
So zesty.
Yeah, it is zesty.
That's insane.
So zesty.
I mean,
Anyways.
you tell me, bro. How do you feel?
You know. Let's change the subject.
You know.
So, what's the craziest custom you've ever been requested?
You've been asking me the same question. Wait, dude, like, I don't like, just like some like, I don't know. Actually, I remember this guy. He wanted me to. It wasn't crazy because I barely do PPVs. Like I barely do any PPVs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just remember doing this one PPV and I had to oh yes, I had to pick my nose. Oh, it's so gross just like thinking about it. But like this guy, he wanted me to pick my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but like licking my armpits.
Uh-huh.
And I was like picking my nose, and I don't think I was joking off. I was like, yeah, oh my god.
You're getting PTSD right now.
I remember like looking back at the video, and I was like, it's just so disgusting. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people get it off that.
Yeah. I don't know. People are weird.
Yeah.
I found that out in doing this. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely a niche for everything. Because everyone likes everything.
You know, it's like a thing. People get off like faking to be pregnant, like pregnant men. It's like an actual kink. Yeah. It's an actual kink, and like people love that.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, they would bust a fat nut out of seeing a pregnant man.
Huh.
Or like, you know, like people like who eats like a shit ton of food.
Mm-hmm.
That's also
Yeah,
that's also
like,
a thing.
I've got custom requests where they like want me to look as big as possible. Like they want me to like blow out and try to look like really big and bloated and stuff. And like I've got those. I didn't know if there was like a men pregnancy thing though.
You got those, but like for those, I need 10,000, bro. Like I'm not doing that shit for free. I'm not doing that shit.
No, I don't know. I like making those videos. They're fun. I'm like,
Really?
I'd be like looking down, trying to look all big and stuff. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, how many times would you say you like nut a day?
Lately, I've been nutting so much. Like, it's like bad. It's really bad.
Like 3 times a day type stuff?
Yeah.
Dang.
2 or 3 times. When I was in Vegas, unless I'm like not home,
Mm-hmm.
so like here or like in Vegas or like I don't know, somewhere else, I don't have this urge. I don't have this urge to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I'm in LA, like I'm at home or like I'm at school sometimes, I'm at the library, and I just know like, oh my god, eventually like you could just go home, like take a scooter, go home in 5 minutes, burst a nut and come back.
How
And
you
I'm
do
like,
that sometimes?
Yeah. It's bad. Usually I switch places. Like I'm at this one coffee shop, I go home, I stroke it, and then and then I go somewhere else. So
Interesting.
like to the library or I don't know.
Do you have anything specific like when you're having sex that you do?
I'm too messy. Do I have anything specific I like when
Yeah.
having sex?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is there a new trend? Like, is it the new style to have one sock off?
Yeah, it's because
one sock on?
I can't scroll like for the questions. Sometimes I'll forget them, so and I get them like pulled up, and I have to take my sock off so I can like scroll with my toes. And you're the first person that's ever called me out for that.
That's why.
All right, so for you guys that don't know, now that I've been called out for it, this makes up for earlier, but I sometimes when I do these pods, I'll have like one sock on and one sock off, and it's because I have my phone down here and I like scroll through the questions like with the foot that doesn't have the sock on it.
Oh, I got you. I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I just think it's like the smoothest way
Because
because
it's getting freaky. Like, do you want me to take my socks off? Or what's the move, bro?
because I don't want to have it where I'm like obviously like looking at the question because
Makes
I
sense.
memorize most of them, but you know sometimes I be
No, that makes
forgetting,
sense.
so.
Yeah. But yeah, bottom line, blue balling is the worst.
yeah.
Worst feeling ever.
Mm-hmm. What do you say your favorite sex position is?
Missionary.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I love getting close to the because like missionary like you get real close to the person and it's like so intimate. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
and it's so romantic too.
Yeah. I can feel.
You get to
I
like
see
hold them and like kiss them.
that.
It's so lovey-dovey.
Yeah. Well, have you ever had so your sexuality, you're completely gay, right?
No,
No?
I only do gay for pay, bro.
Why
Why are you laughing?
I don't know if I
Wait,
believe
why are you
that.
laughing, bro?
I don't know if I believe it.
I'm kidding. I'm gay.
Yeah. Well, you told me a story that was funny earlier about like a girl and
Oh,
think it was
yes.
Cabo. You should tell that story. I think that's funny.
Fuck, bro! It took me like a fat minute to tell you that story.
Yeah. Well, just like summarize it.
Okay, so basically, I was in Cabo with my brothers, and we were like trying to hit on girls. Like we were going in like two men, and
And he doesn't know you're gay, right?
they don't know I'm gay. Well, now they do, but they did not know
Oh.
back then.
Yeah.
And so this girl, she was obviously into me, and obviously I was not because I'm gay. And so yeah, like this whole time, like the whole trip, I was like leading her on. We kept making out. I told her I was gonna come visit her in Santa Barbara. And yeah, she tried to hook up a couple of times, but I like put a stop to it. I was like, wait, like she was like, oh, like let's go back to my room. Like I need a change of clothes, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather just stay like wait for you here. And she thought that was like I was like really blue balling her at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got back. She was like the very last night. Like we were texting too this whole time, and like the very last night, we got back to the resort, and she's like, "Oh, like we should go to your room. We should go to your room." And I said, "Well, I think my roommate is sleeping," and we see my roommate like coming out like early in at the resort
Mm-hmm.
outside, and she was like, "Oh well, I guess he's not in your room," and I was like, "Oh well, I guess."
Mm-hmm.
So we went back to my room. She started stripping down in front of me. Where like anxiety was like taking over,
Mm-hmm.
and I started saying, "Bro, like this is like I don't do this kind of shit. Like this is my, I don't hook up that often." She's like, "Oh, like my God, you're so cool. Like you're so cool. Like let's just do it." And I was like, "Okay." And so then like I didn't know where to put my hand. Like I was trying to like stroke like jerk off her pussy, but like, I don't know where to put my hand, and she kept saying lower, like no, it's like lower down there. And so then I finally reached it. I finally reached her like her pussy, so I was like grabbing it. I was like stroking it. It was like all wet, and it was like low-key hairy too. And hey, if you see this, should I say her name?
No.
If you see this, I mean, she's gonna recognize herself, but like, cause this whole time we were making out, she would bite my lips, like she would bite my lips, and it would hurt, bro. Like, I love you, but you need to change the way you kiss, cause it was painful. Like you would just bite my lips, and it was insane, bro. Like I was like, is that how girls kiss? Cause
No. No, I've never had that.
Cause I was like, and I kept making out because I didn't know what else to do. But like, yeah, it was like, it's just bad. It was like actually bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started like blowing me, like giving me a blow job, and I would not get it up. So I had to cut it. I was like, all right, like you know what? I said, yeah, basically, like I'm gay.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh my God, like you're so good.
Mm-hmm. And then you
I was
passed
like,
it to
yeah.
your friend,
And then
right?
like 45 minutes, we're like sitting down on my bed, like both naked. We got real deep, real emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Emotional.
Mm-hmm. And then you passed her to your friend?
Yeah. And then I gave her away to my friend, Jay.
That's
And so
hilarious.
it is hilarious, yeah.
But what's your favorite like corn category, like when you're watching on the hub and stuff? Like what do you type in? What do you be watching?
I be watching. Honestly, bro, I just scroll down. Like I don't have a specific category. I just like scroll down, and that's about it. Like I have like some content creators that I follow that I like. So like I watch their like Twitter on their X, what they post.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but that changes a lot. Like for like a week, I'm gonna be obsessed with this one guy on Twitter. Then I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to somebody else. Then I'm gonna switch to somebody else. Like this guy I was supposed to collab with, and like a few months ago I was obsessed with him, but not anymore. Like I'm like so not obsessed with him anymore. But I just remember at some point I was obsessed.
Have you ever told a lie?
I was never obsessed. I was just like, he's hot as fuck. Like let me jerk off to him like every time.
Have you ever lied to someone to get them in bed with you before?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yes, I did. Actually, my ex-boyfriend, when we first met each other, I said I was 17. I was 16. I said I was 17, and he said he was 19 when he was 20.
What?
And so, yeah, I don't think I would have gotten. He would have gotten with me if I was 16, and I don't think I would have gotten with him if I knew he was 20. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I probably would have. But okay, another time maybe. Type was, bro, I don't know, Loki. Like I have a short-term memory loss. I have a short-term memory, so
yeah. Dude, you're funny, bro.
I do though. I do. Let me think for a second.
All right, I'll let you cook.
Like lied about someone. Oh yeah, that I didn't do like yeah. I never said I do OF. Like I'm actually seeing this guy, and I never told him I do OF because obviously, like, who wants to see a guy who does OF? You know, if he finds my page, like what the fuck. But last time I was at the house, and my brother started talking about my OF, and he was with me, and I was like, they said like, wait, how much is your subscription then, Chad? And I was like. Like I was trying to dodge the question. I was like, it doesn't sound that much.
Yeah, that's
like just like.
Do you have any hookups that you've instantly regretted?
Yeah, this one guy from Grindr, he was like please. Like, I don't know what went through my head, but like, first of all, he was an immigrant. Like, yeah, I hooked up with this immigrant. Like, it was so bad in the car. Like, he barely spoke English, and I was like, what, like. What am I supposed to say? Hey, like I don't speak Spanish, bro. Like, and it was just bad. He was chopped as fuck, dude. He was chopped as fuck.
He was chopped. Didn't know English.
This other guy too. When I first moved to America, I was obsessing over this one guy. Yeah, I thought he was so hot, like so hot. Like, you know, like every time I would go on Tinder in class. I would get like immediate boner. Like it was like that bad.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so he comes pick me up, and I was so hyped up. And I jump in the car. Fat, bro, like obese. Like
he was?
Yes. And I just realized like, and like I could kind of tell he was gonna be a catfish because like all the times he would send me a snap, he would take like 5 minutes to send me a snap, and he'd be like,
oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I got into the car, like, and he drove like 45 minutes to come see me. I was like,
dang.
Oh my god, like get me out of this car right now! Like as soon as I got in the car, and I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do, and he was like super feminine too. Like I thought he was turning me on because I thought he was like super masculine, you know. He was not. He was like super feminine. He was like, hey. And I was like, no. Bro. And then he started. Like, he was like, we were at the parking lot, and he was like, let's play a little game. Okay. And it was like literally like 50 minutes after we met, and he would ask me like, what's your favorite thing about me? Like no, like list 3 things about me that you like. Like give me 3 compliments. And I was like. Okay, first of all, I barely know you. I don't know you, bro. I don't even like you. and so I said, I mean, you're funny.
You're funny.
I don't know what to say. Like I was like, you're funny. Like he was not funny. You
just told him.
He never was.
Couldn't think of anything.
And then I had to make up something. I was like, I have a curfew. Like I got a curfew because I was staying with a host family back in the time. So I was like, yeah, like my host parents, they want me to be back by a certain, like they want me to be back, like, you know, by a certain time. So yeah, I have to go. So I went
Mhm.
back home.
Oh, that's what you told him?
So he drove me back home, yeah. But I was like, listen, like if he drove 45 minutes to come see me, that's like an hour and a half. So I was like, I have to spend at least an hour and a half with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like worth his time.
Yeah.
So I waited like an hour and a half, and then that's it. And then
Smart.
yeah.
Well, would you rather have great sex with someone that you have no emotional connection with, or bad sex with someone that you do have a connection with?
Great sex with someone I don't have any.
Yeah. It's
I
good
mean,
answer.
what would you say?
Same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's not. I don't know. I haven't had feelings for someone in a long time, so I don't
You
know.
never had feelings for someone in a long time?
Yeah, it's been like years, probably.
Damn.
Like several, probably like. I don't think I've got butterflies for a girl since like high school. Yeah.
That's insane. You
Yeah.
gotta find your diamond, bro.
Well, I'm trying, man. I'm like, I live in a timeout.
What was that?
A spider. Just killed a spider. But anyways, like
Copy of God.
I live in like Tennessee, like out in the country. Oh, I wouldn't say I live out in the country, but like Tennessee in general, like there's just like not much to pick from. Like,
I think there is. There's so many like those country girls. I feel like they're bad as fuck.
yeah, but they're not like around where I live. Like I live about 30 to 40 minutes outside of Nashville, and like in Nashville, there's some cute ones, but I don't know. Like where I live, bro, they're chops. I'm not even gonna lie. They're chops. I'm good.
I know, girls who are from Nashville, you guys recognize yourself. You know who you are.
Yeah, and like all my friends that live in cities, especially like my OF friends, are like, man, they're like, you gotta like, dude, you're decent. Like you gotta find like some better girls. I'm like, bro, there's literally nothing to choose from here. Like,
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
Like they're all either just washed up now or have a kid or like,
Actually,
yeah, or just got big or.
like there's a lot of fat bitches. Over
Oh yeah, dude, a lot of big girls where I live, bro.
That-
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to do it, not me. You feel me? No offense to anybody, you know. I know the right person for him, but we call him the final boss.
Who is it? One of your friends?
His name's Desmond. Yeah.
Desmond. He just loves getting with.
Huh?
He just loves the
Oh
fat.
yeah. I wouldn't say he loves it, but this is funny, man. Sorry. Hold on.
Damn.
All right, give me a second.
Do you know who he is?
Yeah. I am. Anyways. Okay.
You were talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I'm Desmond.
All right. But anyways,
Anyways,
like I was saying, yeah, there's just not much to choose from. So
but I feel like I don't know. Like wait, what do you live in? Like in a house? Like just like in an like.
well, I live in a townhouse right now, and then I'm in the process of buying a house actually, and then that closes in like 2 weeks, and then I'll have like my own house, and then it's only 10 minutes from where I live now, but yeah.
Okay, but like do you live in like a city or like do you live in a neighborhood? Like
Yeah,
just
I
like
live like in the suburbs somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like here.
Yeah, kind of yeah.
Yeah, so I lived in LA for a little bit, but
You loved it.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's just, you know, the taxes are high.
Love the taxes.
Yeah, that's like the only reason I moved back.
Really?
Yeah, but anyways, do you have Instagram and stuff? You
Yeah, I
wanna
do.
Plug it.
Plug it in, bro.
What? He's from France, guys. So you
No,
gotta
I
be a
know.
little
Like, no, I
person.
was kidding. Plug it in. Okay, so it's SpicyX Chad. That's what it is. SpicyX Chad. Chad Parker. You can find me.
The
Find
links
me
will
on
be in
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Don't even get me started, bro.
Well, the link will be in the description. We'll
Yeah.
catch you on the next one. Peace.